I can't do TikTok anymore. I think I have to delete this app.
What's wrong with it?
I just keep getting the same videos. Like, it kind of started off like, I was getting funny videos and stuff, but like
Yeah,
now
it should be all types of stuff, right?
No, it's just the same content. It's just a girl in an orange sweater. That's everyone, dude. Look,
Every single one?
every single TikTok is a girl.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a trend?
It's a Velma cosplay. It's girls dressing up as Velma. Okay, so there's
Who's
another.
Velma?
There's another. There's another. Okay, this is your For You page?
Yeah.
It's all women in orange sweaters bouncing. Let me take a look just to.
Sure, yeah.
Let me check it out.
It's
So the For You page is based on your interests. It's an algorithm that shows you things it will think you like. So you must like Scooby-Doo, right?
I've never seen Scooby-Doo.
Is this what Scooby-Doo is like?
No, that's not Scooby-Doo. That's a cosplay trend on TikTok.
I can't look at that in front of my wife, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's a pretty divorceable algorithm you have going on right there.
Jinkies.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hi.
Hit it. We have a Patreon. You can give us $5 a month. You get some bonus content. We've got merch. We're a show. I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh Rodriguez.
I'm Alex Wilson.
And this week we are back with another A24 unofficial podcast, boys.
Yes.
And we watched False Positive. But before we talk about False Positive, we're going to talk about what we've been watching.
I can start us off.
Great. Awesome.
I just wanted to see how long you.
Yeah, Josh, you can kick us off. I'd much prefer that.
Yeah, let me do this.
Cool.
All right. Went with the basics, guys. Mm-hmm. True crime. I love me some true crime.
Your bread and butter.
Always good.
It's always great. But have you guys watched Night Watch?
Nope.
Before? It is a reality show in the same vein of Cops and Live PD and all this stuff.
Why do you
damn
like
it.
so much high stress shit,
It's
dude?
so anxiety ridden.
But the entire series follows several crews of ambulance drivers.
Dude.
No.
And
it's just tragedy.
Emergency response situations that require medical attention.
It's cool. So the only time they ever do anything is most people's worst night of their lives.
Right.
The first episode, a lady's eyeball popped out, and they must find a way to put it back into her eye socket without losing vision in that eye.
Okay.
Pretty neato.
Like in the back of a car speeding through red lights.
The immediate scene afterwards, a woman fucking just dove headfirst through a windshield, and they have to repair a fucking gash on her forehead that used about 70 stitches.
So how's
Jesus.
how's this uplifting and positive experience going for you?
All taking place in the city of New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
It is fucking terrific.
Sounds awesome,
Sounds
dude.
like a nightmare.
If you love good old-fashioned true crime and good old fun times, please watch Night Watch on Hulu. Big, giant recommend.
I'm set on that.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch Teletubbies. And I think maybe Care Bears Marathon.
I like when the sun baby shows up.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, it's you again.
Yeah, I'm all set on actual fucking traumatizing events for everyone's life.
Real
like,
life is good enough for me when it comes to trauma.
Yeah, like,
I think
actual life is fine.
when you watch a Night Watch, I think it's very easily determinable that we're just bags of meat.
Yeah.
Yes. We're very fragile.
In very hard automobile shells.
Yeah. We just drive death machines every day.
Yep.
No issues there.
And they're controlled explosions happening underneath the hood.
Oh, yeah.
It's called a combustion engine. It's in the definition that explosions are happening underneath every single hood.
Every
and fires.
second.
And it runs on gasoline. It runs on gasoline.
And it runs under your seat, directly under.
The most flammable thing like on the planet. And then one Tesla electric car blows up, and they're like, "Oh, they burn into." You know how many gas cars burn a day? They're.
I've seen several in my lifetime.
They are mobile bombs.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, how's Night Watch?
It's fucking great.
I bet.
Please
Jesus.
check it out.
Can't wait to never watch that.
That sounds hard.
Anything else?
Yeah, I also watched this film on HBO Max, I believe it was, called Galveston, and we're all familiar with the sea town.
Yes.
Sea City.
With
ocean.
the brown waters.
Yes, it's a city here in Texas that is right on the beach.
Galveston?
Yeah, lots of people go to Galveston to go to the beach.
You said Sea City? It's on a sea? Is that why?
Ocean City.
By
I don't know.
the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah.
It's an ocean, right?
You fucking
There are
man.
differences between oceans and seas, Josh. We expect you to know this at this
Right.
point, honestly.
I'm just saying there's water there. All right. It's a beach town
Okay.
in Texas.
It's a body of water.
It's a body of water. Anyways, it's with our boy, and I forget his name. Dude. Ben Foster is in this movie.
Painful stuff.
Love him.
Love Ben Foster.
One of the low-key...
subtle beast.
Subtle beast, dude.
He's
Yet
a
another...
subtle beast. He always fucking brings it to every performance.
Yep.
Every single one. Angel, X-Men,
Yep.
fucking in that one movie with Mark Wahlberg. Fucking
Shooter.
Hostile, dude.
Shooter. Hostile. Dude.
Or Hostile.
Hostile. Yeah. Did you see the one with the brothers that robbed the banks that I watched recently a while back? The same writer as
no.
yeah.
Hell or High Water.
No.
Woo!
I bet, dude.
Big recommend on that one
gotta
if
see
you're
that one.
listening. Hell or High Water. Shout out to that fucking movie. Ben Foster, man.
He becomes that character.
he's a subtle beast.
Also, wasn't he in? We said Hostels already. Yeah, he's fucking terrific. Anyways, Galveston. Elle Fanning is in that as well.
Oh, fuck yeah.
She's great.
It was a pretty neat little story. Directed by Shoshana, dude. From
Oh, shit. Inglourious
Bastards.
Au revoir, Shoshana.
Nice.
Yeah. And then that led me down a rabbit hole where I saw a new Netflix film, Oxygen.
I tried to watch that and I lost interest.
What?
Yeah, dude. It hit me at the wrong time.
Ooh.
Well, here's another thing that I'm tired of Netflix doing is I press play and then it's a foreign film and it defaulted to English dub.
Oh,
and
Yeah, they
and
always
took,
do that.
And it took me a while to even... They don't even mention it. It's kind of weird to
That's
me.
fucked up.
It just says Oxygen. It looks like a modern film. The trailer starts playing and it's voiceover, so I'm not seeing lips move, right? Because it's a trailer. So I watch a little bit of this trailer. I'm like, that looks good. I press play and it's English dub and it's a French film. And I'm like, I'm not mad about that, but then I'm 5 minutes in when I realize it. And then I'm like, okay, I got to switch to closed captioning
Yeah.
because I want to see the actual movie, right? And then, because I'm a cinephile, film school. And then I do that, and then, but now I can't cook while I watch it, or now I can't do this while I watch it. Now
Right.
it's like a tunnel in, I gotta read while I
Yeah.
watch it type of movie, unfortunately. I don't speak French. So,
Right.
I guess I wasn't ready for it. I watched 30, 40 minutes, and then she was still in it, so I was just like...
The premise of the film is this woman wakes up in like a hypersleep pod, but like, and something happened with the pod, and like she's woken up inside of this hypersleep pod, and she has like 32% oxygen left.
So it's buried alive?
It's buried alive in space, essentially.
Okay.
Is
So
what it is.
Buried alive in space.
But with
Without spoilers, should I revisit it?
oh yeah, dude.
Okay.
It's
Damn,
fucking
that's-
so cool. Actually,
All right, fuck.
it's actually really fucking.
I think it
good.
just hit me at the wrong time. Maybe I was too anxious to settle in and watch, you know?
And
Yeah.
it doesn't hit a lot of those same like buried tropes, you know what I mean, like that you would get from like that Ryan Reynolds movie. But it's just so fucking good. It's really, really good. By the end of it, I was like, it was some like big brain shit to the point where I was like, we're all nothing and forever is all of it. You know what I mean? But I was
Sure.
so I was
We're
like,
all nothing and forever is all of it.
You know that
Can we post
standard
that
feeling.
can we post that as a quote? We're all nothing and forever is all of it. Josh Rodriguez.
dude, seriously, I was just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Immediately had to play basketball. Like, oh fuck. And like, you know, whenever you're like about to have like an induced panic attack.
Yep.
And then you have to like quickly revert to
breaths.
something else.
In through the nose, out
Like
through the
time
mouth.
to distract myself with fun things.
Yeah.
I don't do breathing. That's probably something I should try. But I immediately just went to video games. Just like, all right, I'm cool. Nothing
yeah,
happened.
just immediate dissociation.
Wait,
Yeah,
did you say
dude.
in through the mouth, out through the nose?
No,
Oh,
the
okay.
other one.
I
In
was
through the
gonna
nose,
say.
out. I might have said it wrong. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Hold it for 3 seconds, and exhale sharply.
God, just
Noted.
like doing everything.
Just saying, yeah. If you're on the border of an anxiety attack, if this helps anybody, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Hold it for 3 seconds. Exhale sharply.
There's some United Airlines
Hold.
pilot that's like, thank you.
It literally tricks your brain. Somebody's listening to our podcast mid-flight, flying a plane. Is like, thank God,
Yeah.
I just saved 100 some people just
Eh?
now. Shout out to that.
Just anything to prevent you from thinking about the big upstairs. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just avoid that at all costs.
Shout out to our electric meat, our biggest fucking enemy, honestly.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm almost like,
Just distract yourself from thinking about the end.
yeah, it's like, can I get a lobotomy just voluntarily? Is that okay?
Being sentient is a real fucking bummer.
Yeah, for real.
That's why sports is the one thing that can like deviate my mind from that. Genuinely, I want my last words to be like, "What was the score?"
Yeah.
Like, wow. Wait, what's the score?
Touchdown, Roma. Anyways, back to this movie podcast and not this existential dread. What else?
Yeah,
did you
no more
watch?
of that. That's
So Oxygen is pretty good. It's on
Oxygen-
Netflix.
Oxygen was great on
Awesome.
Netflix. Hey man, stop.
Is there anything else?
Oxygen was great. High recommend. I fucking love that actress. I forget her name, but really well
Yeah, she's great.
crafted film. Not what you'd expect from like a buried movie, but
Nice.
fucking great. And then she also did great with Galveston too. Like she did direct that. So
Nice.
shouts to her, man.
Anything else?
That's it for me.
Awesome. I'll go next.
Will you?
I watched The Vast of Night. Do you guys remember how we tried to watch this a while back and we all kind of were like, forget it? It's an Amazon Prime show. It had Stranger Things vibes. It's like
Oh, yep.
it's like about a radio.
Yep.
It's like
didn't like that at all.
it was Close Encounters of the Third Kind type of movie.
Completely checked out of it.
You tried to watch it though?
Yeah.
Did you watch the whole thing or did you just
Yeah.
you did watch it?
I did watch it. I was distracted and just like I couldn't keep my mind
I
on
can
it.
see why it's a distractible movie because it all takes place over radio. It's all conversations, basically.
But there's still visual.
Oh, I mean, yes. But there is actually points in the movie where the pictures fade out and the story just gets told with voiceover. It's not a lot, but
That's
it's
kinda cool.
But it's very interesting. It's a very interesting choice. But what's interesting about this is I revisited it because one of my coworkers watched it and like sung its praises in so many ways. He convinced me like that does sound really good the way you put it. So I gave it another shot. Last time I checked out like 10 or 15 minutes in, there was just like so much going on. I don't know. But I rewatched it, and man, I'm glad I did. It's so great. It has a lot of oneers, which I'm always a huge fan of. It's got good, awesome cinematography, weird music. The editing is phenomenal. It has a lot of like oneers that it's very long shots. But then when there's like a chaotic moment, like there's this guy that's calling in, they're patching him in, they're like excited to hear a story and stuff. It's like. And it's like all the 60s radio stuff, like
Switchboard shit.
like switchboard shit. The editing was just like phenomenal,
Nice.
and I highly recommend. It's a mystery, sort of Stranger Things. Like someone's broadcasting, they hear this strange frequency come in, and people start reporting lights above the city, and they're calling. People are calling in. They're patching different people in and trying to figure out what's going on. It's really good, and eventually they go out and explore, and it's more than just radio. But I highly recommend it. One of the fascinating things about this movie is the director. He purposefully left his name off the movie.
Why?
I forget why.
Did
but
you end up figuring out who directed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you look him up, he's really fascinating. He looks like a skinny Hagrid from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
like this of a human.
Right.
Like huge beard, long hair. He's just this weird dude.
Just a mongoloid man.
Total, like when you see him, you're like, oh, he's a weirdo. Like, I don't
The
know
guy
him.
sounds like he listens to radio frequencies in his sleep, probably.
Dude, but it somehow fit the brand of the movie. When I watched the movie, then looked at a picture of him, I was like, "Oh, dude, this makes perfect sense." He would make a weird, like sci-fi movie.
Just
So,
a weird dude.
Yeah, it was fascinating. Check that. I would
Like he has
say.
to listen to white noise to fall asleep, but it's like radio frequencies
Yeah.
or something.
But I highly recommend it. Actually, I remember I had given it a shot months ago and hated it and checked out. But I'm glad I revisited it, man. It's the thing we always talk about. Set and setting can be very important sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's why I don't do
Moving
acid
on.
in the forest.
I went to the OCFF this weekend. A lot of Oak Cliff Film Festival movies I saw.
Shouts to the
Seen
OCF.
Shout out to
Good.
OCFF.
Shouts to the light that tells stories on the wall.
Shout out to the children
Saw
of the
the light, and now I think differently.
Yep. I saw a phenomenal documentary called Summer of Soul. It is basically about what they call the Black Woodstock. So there was a Harlem cultural music festival that happened almost at the same time as Woodstock that was like forgotten in history. It was shot, filmed, all this stuff, but nobody bought the footage. Like, it was just like abandoned, basically. But it was like legendary. There was like Stevie Wonder played, like all these phenomenal artists, and some like before they blew up. You know, like it was this huge cultural event that happened in Harlem, and it was free for everyone, and it was like huge, and it was just a fantastic documentary and the phenomenal editorial. Some of the best editing I've ever seen. Like they cut the intro to the movie is this crazy montage cut to a Stevie Wonder drum solo.
Fuck yeah.
I was just like, and it kept on coming back to him and then going through history and pop, 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 pop. It was this jazzy drum solo. It was fucking editorial porno for me. I was just like, oh my God. And there was some sequences that were just like scratching like just every little editorial fucking nerd thing in me. I was just like, this is so. It was just masterful work, and there was a lot of amazing choices. Because I mean, there was so much fucking footage, and I saw so many editorial decisions to like, if someone is talking about this, like they would show imagery to support it, and I saw so many decisions in the footage and in the choices that they were cutting to. I was just like, this is so well done.
Nice.
I loved it, and it's more than just a music festival. It was just about Black culture, and it was all around JFK and Martin Luther King and all this. It's a great story. It's a the music and the festival is a vessel for like cultural change, and it was phenomenal. Check that movie out. It's on Hulu July 2nd.
Nice. Summer of Love, it's called?
Summer of Soul.
Summer of Soul.
Dude, just for the music alone, it's basically a live concert movie. It's phenomenal.
Nice.
Last thing I watched at the OCFF is a movie called Stop Zemlia. It's basically Euphoria, the movie.
Oh, cool.
Stop Zemlia?
Yeah. Hold on. Here's...
Pleasure.
Thank you. I had to sneeze. What if that ended the podcast? So Stop Zemlia. It's a Ukrainian movie. It's big Euphoria vibes. 2 hours, teenage angst. It's like kids
Just
meets Euphoria.
teenage fucking just editorial.
Coming of age.
Yeah.
Cinematography. Almost ethereal too. They had some really
Just dark, sexy type shit.
Yep.
Coming of age.
Yeah.
All right. So they're high
Nice.
schoolers. Pump the brakes. All right.
Well, yeah, like they don't do that.
That's all I did when I was in high school.
Right.
Anyways, it was a great movie.
What's
It was,
the F of X? I don't know. Come.
Welcome back to Cumtown, the podcast. Welcome back to fucking Barstool Sports, the podcast.
Well, with the movie we're about to do, I can already...
All right. Yeah, I can't wait. So anyway, Stop Zemlia was phenomenal. I really liked it. Ukrainian Euphoria movie, basically.
Nice.
Big recommend. I saw it in the film festival, so I don't know when it'll actually come out or if or what, but if you can find it, check it out. Great cinematography, great movie.
Shouts to that, dude.
Big vibes.
Love a film festival vibe for sure.
It's great. Yeah, it was great. Shout out to OCFF.
We talk about set and setting all the time. It's like, yeah, when you see movies with like-minded film lovers and just people that give a shit,
Yeah.
that aren't like, what the fuck is this, and fucking leave halfway through.
Yeah, or they're on their phones and all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
and like when you go,
I'm one of those
nachos.
people. Like, when I watch a movie, I'm not like, you know what would make this better? A festival.
yeah.
But
the thing is, when you go to a film festival, you're not going to an AMC on a Friday night,
Yeah.
and catching a crowd with people that are just casually like, "What's playing this?"
Or
Okay,
just people having
Clap
their
with
own hot dog
popcorn.
eating contest. in
yeah,
the fucking-
exactly.
Yeah.
Like when you go to a film festival, you are surrounded by lovers of film, and that makes the set and setting 10 times better.
I was just talking about that with, dude, this movie that like I thought was fucking terrific, dude. Need for Speed, not a great movie or anything like that. The Aaron Paul Fast and Furious movie. Yep. It was fucking one of the best movie watching experiences ever because everybody in the theater, like, it was filled to the brim, and everybody was like, holy shit. They were reacting to everything, every laugh, every car stunt, and it actually has some pretty amazing stunts in it. But yeah, it was just the fact that like you get to experience it with people that want to watch it and are having a great time.
They just wanted to watch a summer fun, stoopy, dumb,
Be stupid
Yeah.
for 2
stupid
hours.
3-head movie.
And I was like, oh shit, this was awesome. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
like came out 2 weeks later and it did
it bombed.
bomb
Yeah.
horribly.
Set and setting is really important. I mean, when
Yeah.
you watch it around with people that love stuff, like love movies, it changed the whole vibe. Like people were clapping in moments, but
That's
it wasn't
awesome.
annoying.
Yeah.
It was like we're all communally watching this awesome movie.
Yeah.
And it was just a different vibe. And
It probably wasn't that cringe clapping where it's like the end of Valentine's Day and everyone at the credits
Oh,
goes like, yeah, we did it. We didn't kill ourselves through Valentine's Day.
yeah, exactly.
Like-
it was just phenomenal. In Texas Theater is the best fucking the Texas theater is a film lover's theater. Like I love Alamo, but Alamo is trying to achieve what Texas theater is. They're a commercialized version of what Texas theater actually is. Burning bridges every day. Anything else for myself? No. Okay.
Alex, what
So
about you,
nobody else saying we can get right into false positive, right?
One moment.
We can move right along to the movie we've been watching.
Would you like to hear what I've been watching?
Yes.
buddy? Yes.
I tried watching the Larry Sanders Show again. But
That's a good show.
Yeah, it's a good show, and I can appreciate the writing that I can discern and decipher on the show. But it was filmed on the cell phone that filmed Saddam Hussein's murder, so it's just
Isn't it big Curb vibes though?
it's even lower quality than that. Even
Okay.
Oh, it just looks
because
like
it's from like
total-
it started in like 1990 and it's in like 12p.
Yeah.
It's fucking it's good writing, funny acting, blah blah blah. Looks like a potato on your screen.
Sure.
That's all. I watched an animated love romance movie called Ocean Waves. It's a Studio Ghibli movie.
Oh, shit.
It's actually it's only like an hour 15 minutes long. So what?
Our reaction to Wilson watching a movie. Is
Yeah.
Like,
Oh shit, a movie.
Oh shit! It wasn't that so Raven. Oh shit! You didn't watch a roast of Flavor
Oh,
Flav.
God, he's getting to
He's
it.
getting to. All right, here we go.
I watched Ocean Waves. It was pretty good. It was really short for what it is, but
Yep.
it's a Ghibli movie, so it's well made, well acted, blah blah blah.
What else have you been watching, Alex?
I watched the first episode of Doom Patrol on HBO Max.
Oh man.
What is that?
I watched it because it has
Brendan Fraser?
my boy Brendan Fraser
Brendan Fraser.
Is this a new show?
of the Mummy fame, 2018, 2019.
Yeah, it's a relatively new show.
Yeah.
It's
It's a show?
It's like CW superheroes. You know what I mean?
Basically.
That whole
Oh,
thing.
Okay.
It's not good.
I don't imagine so.
He's a machine man, right?
Yeah, his character has a pretty cool story, and his acting is all right, but there are some aspects of it that are so cringe that I turned it off in the middle of the first episode.
Fuck.
Like, one of the characters has, like, 200 personalities, and, like, Brendan Fraser walks up, and he's like, "Are you Lacey?" And she's like, "No, I'm Raven right now." And I was like, click. Like, I just turned it off.
You're like, there's only one Raven in my books.
Exactly. From Teen Titans. I watched Lego Masters.
Okay. That's a reality
the Will
show.
Arnett hosted
Yes.
reality show. That's the one I was thinking of.
And
Okay, I'm actually not that mad about that one because I love Legos.
it's pretty cool, but also, what are you doing with your life?
That you're a Lego master?
Yeah, like,
Well,
what?
the whole premise is they build things constantly out of Legos,
You're burning
right?
some bridges, Alex, because there are a lot of people that love Legos and are proud to be.
I think it's great that they're finally producing recycled plastic Legos. They're finally doing that. That being said, I'm not for.
Okay.
That's
So
that.
why are you watching the show?
It's funny. It's pretty
Fair
good.
enough.
It was all right. It's whatever. If you're into Legos, maybe watch it. I don't fucking know.
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm into Legos, but I'm not going to watch Lego Masters.
It's Will Arnett going like, "Look at these Legos," and
Yeah.
people are like, "I make Legos." It fucking whatever. And then I watched. Okay, so they announced the Cowboy Bebop live
yeah.
Netflix
Live action series
adaptation.
coming to Netflix.
Bringing the same composer back as well, which is
Fucking awesome. But there is like a weird history of animes being translated to different properties, whatever it is, whether it started out as an anime and they're going to do a live action, or they take a manga and make an anime. It's hard to transition. So I watched something I didn't know existed until yesterday morning, which is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure live. And it's pretty good.
cool. What is it?
It's
I don't care. Never mind.
It's part
why
four
the fuck
of
did I
JoJo's
ask?
Bizarre Adventure,
All
which is
right.
called Diamond is Unbreakable.
What's live about? I don't care.
It's a live
Never
action
mind.
portrayal of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh my god.
And-
They do it like NBC, where it's like filmed in front of a live audience.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't it animated?
It was animated.
So they
it
made
was
a
a
live
manga,
action-
and then it was an anime, and now they made it a live action.
Great.
Is it as good as Jojo Rabbit?
No, that's a very good movie.
Yeah, it is.
It's empowering to Jews.
Thank you, Alex.
Shout out to Taika Waititi, who's in a throuple right now. Also,
Fucking cool.
Good for you, man.
I saw some article where it was like normalized throuples, and it was a picture of him and like two girls making out.
And
I was
he's
like,
making
all right.
Natalie Portman Thor. Like, yep, down for it.
I
making
fuck.
her Thor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thor: Love and Thunder. She's been the love interest in the last 2 Thor movies,
Yeah.
or the first 2 Thor movies,
Yeah.
and this one. I mean, because it's the multiverse.
Okay.
It's going to be a version where she is Thor.
Oh, okay, that's
I see.
cool.
Now, good segue into false positive. Ping.
Ting. They
Alana-
call me Mr. Hit That Hoe because of the way I hit that hoe.
False positive. Ilana Glazer, written, produced.
Dude. I mean, A24 off the bat.
A24 stamp of approval.
That's the seal of approval. That's the, I don't know, like, that's like a
Unless you're watching High
cinephile's,
Life.
that's a cinephile's, like, Disney fucking castle.
It's
You know
also
what I mean?
becoming a meme of cinephiles, though, where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, if you're a cinephile, if you like A24, it's like, ooh. But
Yeah,
also,
I like good shit. Fuck you.
Also, they're a good studio, so, you know, suck it.
Also, yeah, track record. Look at that shit.
Everything, yeah, except for High Life. Everything basically is like becomes a meme. Like if someone likes something too much, it's like, no, you can't. You're not allowed
Yeah.
to. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, it's popular for a reason. You know
For
what
sure.
I mean?
They put in the fucking work, dude.
They curate their movies very well.
Just like there are too many movies.
Yes.
We're the
Yeah.
same thing.
We-
That's why you must, in fact, sponsor. We would love to cross this part out.
Yeah, the unofficial part of the sign. We'd love
We
to make
know-
that official A24 official podcast.
We know A24 has a podcast, technically.
Do they?
Yeah, but it's like
That's weird.
once every other month.
Okay.
And hosted by the directors of the movies.
That's lame because we do this every week and we're like
Yeah.
exactly.
talking
Why don't
about
you just make
A24 movies.
us?
They could just come on our show.
exactly.
We'll do all the work, A24.
Plus, I have a really big brain and I can break down the movies like way better than
We'll talk
like.
to fucking
Directors.
Dev Patel.
Yeah. He's the Green Knight.
Come on the
Oh,
show.
fuck yeah!
Yeah. Or David Laurie. He lives here.
David. Yeah, dude.
What are you waiting for, A24?
A24 sponsor
You
the
cowards.
podcast. Call us back, please.
Yeah.
Please call me.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
False positive.
It's the first fucking frame, dude. And I was really, really, really thankful that she didn't say. You're probably wondering. how I
I'm
got
very
it.
yeah. It opens for those who've seen it. Obviously, we're going to continue with spoilers from here on out. But basically, opens on a bloody Ilana Glazer walking through New York.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, it's one of the. We're going to Tarantino this. So
Yeah.
it's like we open on the resolution, then we got to figure out how we get to this bloody Ilana Glazer. But yes, I thought the same thing. I was like, please God, don't let a voiceover come
Yeah,
in
please,
right now.
Yeah.
please don't fucking
Immediately
do that.
ruined
And
the whole
it
movie.
Didn't.
And it
And
didn't.
like, and I think halfway through the movie, I kind of forgot that existed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was forgetting about that completely. So,
Same.
like, it was a nice touch. It was a nice
Yeah.
way of introducing the resolution at the very top.
Yeah. So yeah, I was a little. I didn't know what to expect. I saw the trailer, but I was like, "Is this going to be a little comedic?" Because it's Broad City, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lana Glazer is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I've never seen Broad City. This is
Oh
kind
my
of like
God.
my
So funny.
first.
Dude.
This is kind of like my first introduction to her. I've seen her.
Dude.
I've seen her in The Night Before, that Seth Rogen movie.
I
Okay.
think I saw that.
I
Yeah.
don't think I saw
She
that.
plays
one of those.
She plays the Grinch.
Yeah.
She was fucking hilarious in that. But this is like my first time actually seeing something that she's done.
Well, she wrote and produced. Her and Abby from Broad City, the two main girls in Broad City, write and produce all of Broad City. It was actually a YouTube show before Comedy Central picked it up.
Right. But I've never seen it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Dude, fucking wow.
She's great.
Yeah.
And I always love to see comedic actors shift into something dramatic or.
Oh, for sure.
But I will say that there was still I couldn't drop the comedic vibe from her at times.
Same.
There
Is
was
she
some
wearing like a
moments-
prosthetic on her face too? She looks different.
No,
I think her hair was straight.
That's
all.
it.
no, I
Okay,
think
I'm
she's
crazy.
Yeah, no, I think she's just. Yeah.
And like I think that was a good choice because of like how her personality is. I know she's a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Like I haven't seen Broad City, but like I know she's funny, and I think her hair is a part of that too. And
Her- the wavy hair.
yes, and I think that like
It makes her more funky. And
had
weird.
she not had she had like her iconic hair for this movie,
Yeah.
it would have felt kind of like comedic at times. So I
Yeah,
think
Totally.
it was a
inconsistent.
smart choice to have her hair down the entire time and straight.
Yeah, there's something about that her Broad City haircut that makes it's that character.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it also is it's not goofier, but it is more comedic, and it would probably visually
it
put
makes
your
her, and it's a different character completely because this
Yeah.
character isn't like a fun,
no.
like she's just very
Yeah,
by
she's-
the book and like a
Yes.
part of the patriarchy and
Yeah, yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah, but for me, this movie, I like how we're breaking down like three
men.
Three men
Yeah.
are going to break down basically like this is the like the the renaissance of black horror with like Get Out and like the series on HBO and what's the one
Them.
and then the
A Quiet Place. I'm just kidding.
and what's the one on HBO that was the horror one that had the similar like
Lovecraft Country.
that had similar
Right.
like
Which is ironic considering how H.P. Lovecraft felt about
yeah
that.
yeah which ironic considering H.P. Lovecraft was problematic
Markedly
but,
racist.
yeah but that this is like female horror like it's in the category Handmaid's Tale
Which is real shit.
yeah of course and this is
Well, dude, it's a horror movie about childbirth, and I mean,
It's
that's
horrifying.
that's such a unique concept.
yeah, it
But
really is.
but ironically, Ilana,
Since Rosemary's Baby, like I can't think of another
Yeah.
one that's in the same vein.
yeah, and Ilana Glazer was pregnant during this whole thing.
Oh wow,
Wow.
I didn't know that.
So like she's like currently pregnant. So she's either I don't know what stage she was in when she made this movie, but she's currently pregnant right now. So it's like I think there's a lot of anxieties and like fears that went into her
Yeah.
writing the script, which is so cool.
And
like
a lot of
all the metaphors there.
And like you're saying, it's hard for us as three men to like break down this like feminist horror film.
Yeah, yeah.
And not to say feminist, like I don't fucking know, just a female perspective horror.
Yeah.
But like I didn't fucking know how misogynist the fucking medical field was for pregnancies and shit.
Oh, I'm sure, but like I'm sure there's good doctors out there, but I'm sure there's a lot of guys like Dr. Hindle that I mean, there
But
definitely
the whole
were.
thing about his character is he was one of the good doctors.
Right, like
you know,
good, like
right.
he's got a waiting list and he's the
Right.
best and all that shit.
Right.
But even before we get to the doctor situation, we see like the horror begins really with the surround her life where it's like, oh, I take lunch orders and then
Oh my god, I would love some dig in right now.
Yeah.
I love dig in.
yeah, like, oh yeah, we want you to lead this account creative and do this. By the way, here's my lunch order. Like
Yeah.
still like degrading, but like, oh, I'm an ally. That fake ally shit.
Fuck, we're all a
Dude,
family here.
I have a women's intuition.
That
Fuck you,
shit,
dude.
That shit right there, dude.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that's so cringy. It's just like that's worse
But that's
than being,
real shit.
Yeah, but that's worse than being openly sexist.
right.
Where it's
well,
like
it's about the same, but
yeah.
yes.
But
It's worse because it's like they think they're justified.
So
in the right.
virtuistic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. That's fucking terrible, man.
They're
I mean, like, look, I'm so far the other direction that like you don't have to worry about me, and I'm making sure you know.
I've
Yeah.
never
Like-
claimed to have a women's intuition, dude. Like
It's cringy.
The fact that someone would go out of their way to think that.
I mean,
even
obviously,
say it.
this is a character that was written,
course, you're
but,
right.
Of course,
but
but-
it's not. It's based in reality.
Exactly. And I feel like if you watch this movie, I think people that like maybe watch it at the wrong time might feel that like these characters are pretty one-dimensional and like kind of surface level characters. But I think
They serve a purpose.
that's a part of it though. It's like everyone has that surface level,
Yeah.
especially now, dude. And I guess I would imagine this takes place in New York, right?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah, New York. Throughout the movie, I was like, she was dealing with all this shit. You know, the doctors, her boss, her coworkers, all this like, like shady misogyny that's like there but not there. Where it's like it's undertones, but it's
like
there.
gross compassion, like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
slimy feeling.
Yeah, but then I was like, why is she putting up with all this? Why is she tolerating all this? And I was like, oh, duh. This is all a metaphor for all the shit women tolerate all the fucking time.
Yep.
Where it's like why are you accepting of like this guy cracking jokes when his hand's in your vagina?
And he's like
stuff
resting his
that.
hand on your knee and like
Yeah.
patting it and like you're done. Slap,
if,
slap.
Yeah.
If you say
Like-
anything, then you're the problem.
Yeah. But exactly, yeah. Then you're not agreeable, etc. Like
Exactly.
you're a bitch if you like say, hey, don't say I'm glowing. Like it's kind of weird. I do think it's weird when men say,
I've never
well, you're just
understood that.
glowing. It's like a way of catcalling a pregnant woman in a
Yeah.
weird way.
Kind
Yeah.
of, it's weird. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
gross.
understood it for
I've
one
noticed
thing.
your
like-
tits are really big.
Yeah.
Oh, you look very fertile. Wow, I've noticed. It's like,
Notice that you
what?
have very wide hips. It'd be perfect for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
hey,
that. You'd have a safe childbirth. It's like that's it's
hey, you
weird.
fucking weirdo guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were just saying how much you've been glowing. It's like that's Why are you talking
Now
about
you're in the wrong for being offended by my compliment, bitch.
That's what it does.
It's adult
gross.
neckbeards.
It's gross, yeah.
Honestly, really quick, I'm gonna divert a little bit, dude. Quick shouts to like the overall look of this movie.
Yeah.
I felt like it looked like a Black Mirror episode.
It was pretty good.
Does that make sense?
Clean.
Everything's like
Clean,
super
yeah.
polished and like
I'll give the visual language a little,
Nice.
not quite off
not
the
a full
table.
Yeah.
kick, but I'd give it a little love tap there.
But especially the mirror shots, the reflection shots were fucking sick.
Those are cool.
And like everything without light too, like
Yes.
that shot of
On the computer?
Justin Theroux.
Yes.
Like as it's like fucking
In a
dollying
void.
out. Yeah.
Just sitting in his own darkness. Like,
yeah, it had a visual language, but it didn't get in the way of anything.
yes.
and even the shot where he's like coming into that his like specimen or whatever.
Ugh.
Dude, that was great, dude.
Yeah.
It's such a great idea for
Yeah.
a shot.
So yeah,
I love that.
So let's get to. They're trying to have a baby. They go to a center for like artificial insemination, basically. Is what
The
it's called.
women's center.
Yeah, women's center, gynecology, OBGYN. I'm not sure the term because I'm like dummy.
Because I don't have that, and I don't have to worry about it. Sorry.
Because I'm three head. I actually learned. I mean, honestly, I learned a lot about like. There was a montage. I'm jumping ahead, but
The
there's
doctor
the
one.
doctor
Yeah.
montage. I was
Yeah.
like, "Holy fuck! We literally
It's like-
have no business."
Dude, the fucking the what's it called? Where they grab the baby from the head.
Dude.
Oh my fucking god! But yeah, like all that stuff. It was a raw, real sort of documentary moment in the middle of the movie, but I liked the POV of it.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
that make
for
any
sure.
sense? Where it's
Yeah.
like, I'm glad this is showing me this. Like, where it's like, I had no fucking idea. Doctors are just like fucking around with uteruses.
Yeah. That was
one of
Men
those-
are just going, I think we should cut here.
Her uterus is evil, and that's why the baby has a big head.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you guess your gender of the baby before it came out, you'd be burned at the stake in Salem. So it's like,
Right.
they'd be like, oh shit, like,
Yeah, women are fucking evil creatures. Like
Yeah.
that's kind of like their thinking back then.
Yeah.
And I love that moment was like her looking into this this holistic doctor's perspective and like learning about it through that, and then how it switches at the end where she's like, I thought your office was more cultural.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
perception was
That's-
just clouded.
Yeah.
I like that because I like how she played even on that stereotype. Where
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
like, she said, I am not your negress. I
Your
was like,
magical negress.
Yeah.
Yes, I
So
was like-
she's like, "Ugh, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, it's always this African spiritual, cultural
That
thing.
actress, when she was reading the script, she didn't like her character. She thought it was very one-dimensional, and like until she read that line, and she was like, "Oh fuck,
Fuck
yeah!"
yeah.
I'm
That's-
Then
doing
it
this.
totally like
That-
unfolds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because I thought
'Cause
the
it
same
was a
thing.
trope. It was
I thought the
tropey.
same
Yes.
thing. I saw it was like there's modern medicine, white man, and then
And
the
then
bottom right
look over
corner,
here. Yeah.
there's the cultural, spiritual, the voodoo,
Yeah.
all that stuff. And I was like, this is a trope, and I don't want her to be the rescue. I want her to be another villain, is what I wanted. Where I was like, oh, they're all in on
That'd be
it.
the smart thing.
And they kind of were.
I thought it was implied because in that shot it says "made with soul,"
Mm-hmm.
and I thought there was like a religious kind of undertone throughout this, and I don't know, like in
It's
a weird
God
way.
complex.
In a weird way, I thought Pierce Brosnan was supposed to be like a god or like Satan or something like that, like stealing souls.
Well, there was some imagery.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there in some of her dream sequences with horns and him and Adrian.
like the silhouetted. Yeah.
So whenever I saw her on the magazine cover, the other doctor,
Yeah.
I assumed that like she was like revealing that he's like stealing souls, made with soul.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
kind of
like that.
what I got out of
that
it.
would be the deeper
Yeah.
thing behind
Right.
it. Yeah.
I like that they made it real easy on you and just gave you the two most bearded, evil-looking men there can be.
Yeah, Justin Theroux.
Justin
and-
Theroux
And
for
Pierce
sure.
Brosnan
And Pierce
with
Brosnan.
you know what makes me at ease when I'm at the doctor? A German accent.
Yeah, yeah. He and the tools with the crank and like the bed. By the way, like
Dude, the nurses,
Yeah.
they were so unsettling. That was some
Yeah.
Stepford Wives shit.
Handmaid's Tale
Yeah.
shit. And yeah, we'll get to this stuff later. But like yeah, straight up Handmaid's Tale off the bat. Their uniforms and like the way they're
It was
all
1950s-esque with
Yeah.
the buttons.
Yeah,
they,
for sure.
They definitely had.
Stepford Wives is
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So they go to this new doctor to help them make a baby.
Inseminated and all that
Yeah.
good stuff.
Dr.
Hindle.
Dr. Hindle. I'm not saying it, dude.
Not gonna say it, dude.
It's the whole movie. Are you kidding me?
We're better than that, Alex.
yeah.
The whole time I was watching this movie,
Yeah,
I was
it's-
smiling. I can't wait for all the Josh's Dr. Cum jokes. I cannot wait.
I've said it before.
It's fine. It's based on.
I'm not ready to play the classics just yet.
All right.
When I was watching it, I was watching it with somebody. She was like, "Hey, so there was actually this doctor. Have you heard of this?" And I was
Heard of the baby god?
yeah, and I was like, yeah, I've heard of that guy."
You mean Dr.
Yeah.
No, I've never heard of him.
Yeah, but yeah, so
When it was revealed, though, I did give a
Yeah.
yeah. Welcome back to Barstool Sports, the podcast. We did it. Get out of your system.
It's my fucking joke. I liked it.
Can I just say, when Justin Theroux came along with, or maybe it was Pierce Brosnan, when he initially held up the vial, I was like, how much cum is that?
It's a lot. And then Pierce Brosnan goes, "Powerful stuff."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't fucking say any of
Yeah.
that ever. Obviously.
But that was a lot.
That was a lot.
That dude-
Also, it was the first instance of foreshadowing, I think, because he's like, look how strong my cum is, guys.
Yeah. Well, no, there's that, but there was the first instance, and who I was watching with actually caught this. She was like, he said, "Oh, I've got so much work to do. I wish I could clone myself." I was like,
Yeah, it's a
"Oh
little obvious,
shit!"
yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was like,
Definitely.
big brain, 5 head, foreshadow, 5 head, foreshadow.
I thought that, okay, Carly brought this up. Do you think that Justin Theroux was one of his descendants?
That's
It's
something.
very, I think.
That's
maybe.
something I wrote down too. Either he might have been one of his babies, but I also was curious of when they made the twins, was it one of his and one of Adrian's?
Ooh, interesting.
Oh,
Like,
like
they just mixed it
just
into,
to
like,
see who.
A vial of like super jizz and like
Nice.
I don't know.
Is that hey, doctors to the right end? Can you combine jizz like a Resident Evil 4 inventory?
It's just like someone just like tweets us. I was like, "No, dummies." And we're like, "All right, yeah."
All right, my bad.
That was a joke, actually.
Dude, something
We're
that
kidding.
Obviously kidding.
Obviously kidding. We know.
We know
knew
all
the
about
answer.
cum.
We knew the answer to that.
we know it all. One of the things that I didn't quite understand, well, I didn't even know this before, the fact that like when you do that, like the fucking choice she has to make, dude.
Yeah,
Bruh.
I didn't know that either.
Had no fucking clue that was
Not in Texas.
the
No
girl-
wonder we don't know, because we live in Texas.
We're also a guy and we're not having kids, but like the person I watched this with was like, yeah, so
we're a guy.
yeah, so they were like, yeah, like, it was common knowledge to her. I was like, wait, there's 3? And
Yeah.
she was like, yeah, you have to like they boost your levels so much that you just make so many eggs and so
Oh
many
my
things.
fucking
and you
God.
have to pick one.
But even Pierce Brosnan's character is like, well, we're not Googling anything. Don't think of it more than it is.
no more Google.
Yeah.
And then they even mention after they do it, well, it's like pseudo foreshadowing about like the fact that they did the wrong one, but how everyone's like, don't go mentioning this. There's a lot of negative, stigmas attached to it.
Yeah.
Right. You don't want to tell anybody about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I mean, and I guess it's working because I didn't fucking know that shit existed.
Yeah, exactly. So the movie,
And I was like, how do you make someone make that choice?
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's awful,
I
man.
mean, and then another play into the misogyny of he's like, I want the boys.
Right, of
the
course.
husband is like, I want the twins and it's safe and blah blah blah, and then
But from a science, like from like a medical perspective, it made more sense to
Yeah. If
save
if you're
the
looking at it like a
boys.
robot,
Yes.
yes,
And he didn't, but he never even gave her that option. He wasn't like, no, this is the safest way to go. This is
Yeah.
how our chances are better if we have the boys. He
Yeah.
didn't even say that. He was like, well, I mean, we always said we wanted a family and, more kids
Yeah.
and blah, blah, blah. Like, didn't even give credence to the fact that like the girl was underdeveloped, smaller than is required, and
Yeah.
didn't give any credence to that. Was just
Yeah.
like, nope.
But then he came around the next day and apologized because he's a good
Yeah.
guy husband, right?
Nah, I think you expect it the whole time.
Oh yeah, the whole time I knew they were gonna
Yeah.
use the boys.
Well, every time she goes, "Is Wendy okay?" and the doctor's like, "Wendy?
yeah.
Oh yeah."
Oh yeah, Wendy, the one,
Yeah.
yeah, totally fine.
good.
The baby you chose and want to have, Wendy, she's in there.
He's like, "Wendy? Who the fuck is?" Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I have a question though. Where do the hallucinations begin, and why do they
I
develop?
think they're sort
Medication.
of just.
I think it has
all part
something
of
to do. I think it has
they're
something
not
to do with
blaming all of that on mommy brain, right?
no. Well, that's what they tried to do, but I think
Yes.
what they were gaslighting her.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
basically going like, "Oh, that's normal. You're fine. You're overreacting." That's gaslighting, basically. But what they were doing, I think it started when they started boosting her levels. They were using some weird shit, probably some sort of psychosis or stress-induced thing or something.
Right.
So it was like a mix of the, I don't know, her cycles and all the estrogen boosting and all the egg boosting, all the whatever it is that they do there.
Yeah.
But I think he had some sort of evil ingredients in that.
Some evil medicine.
Yeah, I don't think it just makes you. I don't think more eggs just makes you trip balls and see shit. But I
fair
don't
enough.
fucking know either.
Literal crazy pills.
Yeah.
Like
Because I was thinking where that sort of stemmed from, and maybe I had missed that.
The nightmares.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but I loved all those sequences.
Yeah.
I liked all the surrealism in this movie.
it could be just straight up paranoia-induced imagery in her dreams. Like
For sure.
Could be.
And
Yeah.
no doubt. But like I definitely thought that like wow, dude, there was I don't think a single fucking jump scare in this movie, yet it was one of my favorite horror movies that I've seen in like a
Yeah.
recent memory.
I think it's for us, like we've said this before, it's about execution of the horror now, and
Yes.
not even about like how they scare. Like
it's
if they
the,
scare
yeah.
you,
it's
like
the
how they.
tense, how tense everything is,
Oh,
and just
when Justin Thoreau went down the hallway into
yes,
the darkness,
dude.
Yeah.
Those moments like you don't expect for there to like they're just hanging out, and then like the next moment you're like, oh, I'm in a horror moment.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Like
Like
And
they,
it's
they
almost-
heard something
Yeah.
in the back.
it's like better without a jump scare because it's like that just leaves you uneased
for sure.
because
And
like you're
then-
expecting like to like relieve that tension.
Yeah.
But then the tension just lingers.
right.
Yeah.
And you're just stuck with it.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
And then her discoveries of like the things that made the noise, and you're like, oh fuck. And then you get that anxiety of like, he's right over her shoulder. Like,
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
all that shit.
But yeah, so jumping ahead, I guess we can. So I gotta edit all this out. Hold on one sec. I'm thinking.
I got a topic though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sophia Bush, who I'm not like super familiar with, like it was her like mommy friend. Throughout, like she's like a big,
sure.
she's like an actress, but like a huge activist and everything that like is friends with Ilana Glazer in real life.
Nice.
Her character, I kind of thought like, oh, whatever, she's just like a woman, you know what I mean? Like just a
The
random
friend group thing.
Yeah, yeah. And I was
Like every other character that seems one-dimensional at first.
exactly, dude. But like, it wasn't until that scene where Ilana Glazer's character is like finally like telling her like, okay, this is what I'm going through.
Here's the
this is what
proof.
I'm feeling. Here's the
Yeah.
proof. And like her first fucking reaction is like, what did the doctor say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did your husband say?
Yeah.
Like all the shit that's like, this isn't the woman that's carrying the fucking child and having
Yes.
all of these hallucinations and is all fucked up. She's like a part of the fucking the patriarchy.
Literally
the fucking,
everyone in this movie gaslights her.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Like it really is like
and she's a mother.
you
she's
make
like
me like if you like that's what it is. You make someone feel crazy for feeling the way they feel.
Yeah.
Like that's
like that's the woman having the fucking baby, and she's like, "Well, what does your husband think?
Yeah.
What does your husband
I'm
say?"
sitting here
What?
telling you my husband and my doctor are in on some crazy conspiracy.
Oh.
And she's like, "Well, what do you think I wouldn't do that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you sat down and talked to them about that crazy conspiracy? Maybe it's nothing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's like
I thought that was a fucking genius move.
everyone
Yeah.
around her just made her feel more crazy.
Yeah. And, like,
that's
especially-
nightmare shit.
especially that was the character, like a fucking pregnant woman.
Yeah.
like
But-
who is pregnant and who is having complications on her own.
Yeah.
it's like not even taking her friends'
Exactly.
fears
Yeah.
into account.
Can't even empathize with
The
her.
one who should. The
one who
only
should.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that played into the horror of this movie, which is
Yep.
like there's no friends anywhere. I'm all alone. No one can help me. Everyone is in on it apparently.
Yeah, just the vulnerability of the whole thing.
That is such nightmare shit when like you are. It's like you are in your own head so much that you're like, is this real? What's real? Everyone else is saying I'm crazy. That is like
Nightmare
and,
shit.
and that keeps you guessing too throughout the movie. Like you could make an argument through most of this movie. It's like, is this all in her head? Like it could have been. It's not the right argument, but it's one of those things where same for like God, what movie did we watch recently where it was like that? They gaslit the guy the whole fucking movie, and you're like, is he crazy? Is he not? You don't
Ex
know what's
Machina?
real. You don't know what's real. You don't know what's not. Nah, I don't know. It was a horror movie.
in the woods or in
In
the
the
earth.
earth.
Could have been. Yeah,
the
like
earth.
yeah, it's similar to that. Yeah, where it's like what's real, what's not. Everyone around you says
Very-
calm down, but you're like, no, guys,
Yeah,
seriously.
There's seriously, look, there's shit.
So then, but it gets to the point that you're like, maybe he is crazy. Maybe
Yeah.
she is crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe she's going through some schizophrenic episode that's triggered by the thing or whatever. And like, because at the end of it, like, it could like they could have made the choice to like flip it all and been like this was stress-induced craziness, blah blah blah, all this stuff. But obviously, it's not that. But
They leave it very ambiguous.
yeah, for a little bit. But then towards the end, you're like full on Alana Glazer's like the protagonist hero.
Like, let's kill everyone.
exactly. I was like, I can't wait for her to fucking just pop off.
But then it's still like, wait, is she hallucinating or
Exactly.
Yes.
What's real? What's not? It was still kind of
That's why.
questionable.
That's where it's still kind of. It leaves, at least for me. I was like, oh, this is a pretty ambiguous ending.
Yeah. So we get to.
Okay, question: what was the significance of the Cartier bracelet? Do you guys know?
I think it was to track her.
Oh, okay.
That's how they found her going to.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and he makes sure it's snug on her wrist
Yeah,
too.
they put it. He put it on with a screw.
Yeah.
and that's why I was like, and that's I was sitting there like, why is she tolerating that? Like she's clearly uneasy about, uncomfortable about it.
Being
but like,
treated like cattle.
yeah, basically, yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was a GPS tracker thing, and that's how they found her.
Fair enough.
They followed her wherever she was going. Etc.
That's a nice. Those things are like $10,000.
Jesus.
Are they?
The ones that screw in like that. Yeah.
Oh, so
Have you
that's a
looked
real
into
thing.
it?
Yeah, that's a Cartier bracelet.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Oh.
It's a
It's
very.
just a type of bracelet.
It's
That's
the designer.
the brand. Yeah, the designer.
Oh, the designer.
Cartier.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm up on like all the fashion stuff, so I knew that was like
Well,
a
just like
designer.
Tiffany's, Cartier.
Okay. I didn't know that was a brand.
Jared's.
I thought that was.
He went to Jared's.
He went to Jared. I thought that was a type of whatever, like a screw-on thing is called a cart. Whatever. I get it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I saw that, and that was the first time I've even seen that. So I was like, that's not normal. Screw in.
Yeah, they just.
No.
I mean, they're supposed to stay on.
It's like might as
forever.
well just be like, I'm gonna clip your ear with a tag. Is what-
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
Like that's the vibe I
It's
got
like a
from that.
GPS tracker on a
like-
shark or something.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got from that scene where it was like, how is she accepting
Exactly.
a screw-on bracelet right now? Something that requires hardware to remove?
I think that's
good,
what you're
but-
supposed to think, because that's what I thought too.
Yeah, I mean, obviously based on Alana's mood and the overall, like the cinematography where it was like tightening
Yeah.
and everything. It was
Yeah.
like, this is sinister.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
But it's it's worth a lot of money, so that's why it's okay.
so it was sweet of him.
Aw.
Yeah.
That I think that, to answer your question, I think that was the significance.
Fair enough.
That's just a theory, but it makes sense, right? Five head. Anyways,
5 head.
five head.
Film school.
Film school.
Foreshadowing 5 head.
So, just another thing I wanted to talk about. There was moments, I mentioned this before, but hard for me to get past her comedic vibes. Like
Yeah.
there was a scene where she discovered the medicine in her friend's cabinet,
Yeah.
and discovered her friend was also a patient there.
Yeah.
And like she opens the door, like, "Are you okay in there?" And she's just like, "It was funny."
Yeah.
Like the editing, the comedic timing.
And I don't think that there's any doubt about it. Like
Yeah.
that was supposed to have like a sort of comedy intentions.
I don't know if
And
it
the way
was.
her- the way her
Lee,
friend-
John Lee directed a lot of those Broad City episodes as well.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but I still feel like they were going for serious one. I don't know. There was
Of course, overall, it's supposed to be like a serious, horror
Overall.
film.
I think and like peppering it in with those like brief moments of levities like makes it more. I don't know, like
Well, dude, look at
comic relief is necessary.
yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
like we're talking about, like with Get Out, even like there are comedic moments.
True, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just a part of it. It's
Yeah.
like the and it's not necessarily like ha ha he he. It's just like
unsettling more than anything.
it's like I don't know, like socially awkward situations. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay, this is just objectively funny.
Yeah. I really liked when she started to turn and like take control of everything.
Yeah.
And like that moment when
she decided she's going to go to that doctor.
yeah, and like the conversation in the kitchen, and he's
Yeah.
like, no, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" And
That's it.
I gotta draw the line somewhere, and
Yeah.
this is the line.
yeah, this is a lot. And
Killing our chili.
and it's
with-
just so funny because like earlier, I've said this even before this movie, but I think it's so fucking weird and gross when men say we're pregnant,
Yeah.
referring to the couple. We're not. She is.
I nutted.
You did nothing. you went and that's it.
Yeah.
She is. She is by definition. You are not. Do not make it plural. We.
What's the longest you've ever been sick? Is it 9 months?
Exactly, dude. Like, dude.
Yeah, that we
Did
shit.
you
Like,
grow
dude,
a human
it's-
parasite
It's
inside
not,
of you?
it's not we because you fucking drove out for a funnel cake at 3 a.m.
You're like, oh yeah, you're so supportive. You did it together. I'm sure, dude. She's carrying a human, birthing.
You know how much canned ravioli I have to buy for this pregnant bitch?
yeah.
Like, that's the vibe where it's like I'm also
Yeah.
doing it. And no, you're not.
I fucking brought her peanut butter at like 3 a.m.
She has
We're
weird
pregnant.
cravings of pickles, and I support her.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, shut up.
And I
idiot.
say, here's the pickles.
Yeah. And I open the pickle jar because I'm a man.
And,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll eat with her too.
Yeah.
So
show her that pickles are cool.
Yeah. It's just
Idiot.
like, I don't like that vibe. Or it's like, there's...
Hey, that person's making the life.
Yeah.
What are you doing, asshole?
Dude, yeah. It's just, it takes two, but also, I don't know, man. I get so irked by it, I guess, where it's like, yeah,
Just
it's good
be
to be
helpful.
supportive. Yeah, be helpful, but don't be like, wee. That bugs me.
Just be helpful, and that's it. Just shut up once you're past that.
Shut your dumb mouth.
When you're done helping, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's
like,
anyways, that came up in the fucking scene in the kitchen when he's like, "We're pregnant," and she goes, "I'm pregnant," and I
Yeah.
was like, "That's the tea." Right
Fuck
there.
yeah. That was
like,
dope.
thank you for saying.
And he's like, so that's it? She's like,
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, I thought it was a good idea to
Yeah.
invite my friend.
"Do you want this juice? It's delicious."
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, fucking. It's like, but you're supposed to just carry whatever we inject into you, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, what, dude? No.
Yeah,
Yeah. You guys want to jump ahead to sort of the resolution?
yeah.
definitely. Okay, so it is revealed that it is in fact Piers Brosnan who is
Yeah.
impregnating all of his patients.
Big surprise, guys.
Can we talk about one other thing I forgot to mention though? It is before we get to that. It keeps alluring to. There's this long hallway shot of this door in the back that just says the lab. Hey, if you're an evil fucking like scientist doctor that's impregnating women with your own semen, don't have a door that's called the lab. Like,
Yeah.
you might as well have called that the evil lab full of my jizz. Like, because
Yeah.
that's what that was.
Duh lab.
It just
The
says,
lab.
It says the laboratory. Like,
Yeah.
it's so fucking evil.
Yeah,
Just
the
Man
lab.
Dark vibes.
The lab. Like, if
Not a
you were
great
a
look.
patient, for real trying to get pregnant, and you walked it past a security locked
Back to the
door.
lab and shit.
Yeah.
And then a nurse came out and hid a vial behind her ass, and she's like, "Hey, keep walking."
I mean,
Yeah.
What?
you're not gonna walk out of the room with a vial of cum and be like, "Hey, whose cum is that?"
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah. They're shooting cum in there.
It's
so
a
one of those
little
things.
iffy to be like, "No, this is the certified cum I'm supposed to be using." It's not like,
this is not a different person's cum.
yeah, that would be immoral.
This is definitely the right person's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't just
Whatever.
grab the first bottle in the giant cum fridge.
Carly thought that that he was like what is the word I'm
Jerking
looking for?
off.
Yes. No, that lab was filled with the fetuses that he took out.
Oh, and,
and,
he's
and
fuck.
he was birthing them that way.
I thought that's a good theory. I thought it was going to have a more surrealistic ending.
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
hoped it would actually. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was
like a
Sort of-ish.
chamber with like fetuses that are still
Yeah, or
alive.
like
like
a-
they combine them and make an ultra fetus.
or
Fuck.
go all out like a sorry to bother you type of situation
my
where you go back
God.
there and it's full on fucking German wild.
And then it's a commentary on
experimental-
abortion because she has to kill all the fetuses that are trying to kill her.
I mean, that's a
Alright.
reach.
Well, it's just an idea.
A24 sponsored the podcast.
we're not problematic at all.
Yeah, we're fine.
Come.
So we get to the crux of the movie. She basically
She discovers that it is in fact Piers Brosnan's.
well, she goes into
seed.
labor. She
Oh,
discovers
yeah, and
that.
she
yeah.
goes to
She goes in-
holistic lady,
She goes. Well, no, yeah.
and then
Yeah.
she bleeds
That was
out
pretty
after the
abrupt.
first.
Whenever she has the babies, it was like, oh shit, she's actually having these babies. I
Yeah.
thought it was like a dream sequence. Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was too. But she starts to have a baby, and then, oh my God, it's a boy. And she's like, what? And then
And the viewers are like,
everybody-
"No way!
yeah, oh, what?
Holy shit!
Oh, plot twist.
Those two bearded evil men didn't do the right thing."
Yeah.
I was surprised, honestly. I was like, oh shit, like for real, like she's having like that's fucked up.
Well, I
They
mean,
didn't tell her.
they ever since they made the selective reduction, she hadn't seen an ultrasound.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's so obvious to me. But
I didn't see it.
5 head shit.
Good job, Chris.
Film school,
Right,
3 head.
straight up.
Welcome back to ThereAreTooManyMovies. So basically, she gives birth to one boy, and you're like, here we go. And then the other one, and then she's like, oh, you're crowning again. And then some complications. She's like, you got to go to the ER now. Like you've got to something. She said some medical term, but like you got to go to the ER.
Yeah.
And then of course, Adrian takes her to not the ER. Adrian takes
course
her to
not.
fucking Dr. Hindle again.
Yeah,
And we see Dr. Hindle deliver the second boy.
He's like, your boy.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, look at this beautiful, powerful, handsome baby.
Beautiful German, Irish,
Purebred baby. It has a full beard.
Yeah,
It has a full.
has a gray goatee.
It's a gray goatee
One of the best
already.
shots in this movie is that, like, after that, where they're like, she needs to go to the ER, and just her in the back seat, just like no sound.
I love that they cut all the sound.
Oh man, that
makes
was
it more-
That was such an unsettling, like, but
Yeah.
terrific shot. Like,
yeah. It made it
fucking
all. It made it all more
cramped,
unsettling.
and like she's like uncomfortable in the back, and you're like, how the fuck do you transport somebody that's in the middle of childbirth?
Right.
That's such an uneasy shot, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but
what do you do
well
with the
placed.
first baby? Like, is someone holding them? Like,
Yeah.
That reminds me though. Speaking of like the unsettling shot nature of that, I want to go back to the first real quick. The first time they visited Dr. Hindle, she was in there and she felt relief. Like, oh, they're gonna help me, whatever. And there was this great shot of it. It was dialing in on her face, and it was all these hands coming in, and poking and prodding, and
Yes.
testing. It was just all this
Like
violation,
nonstop.
nonstop violation from the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
she
And
was
she's
just
smiling throughout.
like smiling.
like remember to smile. You have to smile.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
you
bra-
have
the
to be
brave
agreeable.
face.
You
Yeah.
have to be okay with it. You have to be comfortable with it. And
That
then
was
the way Pierce Brosnan comes in is just like fucking squirts lube and like makes eye contact.
Yeah.
While it's like there's no reason that has to be metal. By the way, like I also learned
Right.
that's just and
They just do.
and the fucking that
Ugh.
noise with the size adjustment thing on that fucking.
The speculum.
The German ass vibes of that, like they're choosing to make that feel evil.
Well,
yeah. Well,
You know,
Germans and twins is not a good vibe.
No,
Like,
yeah. So, anyways, I mentioned like the whole movie. It's like just this violation on her body the
Yeah.
whole time, whether it's subtle or abrupt or right in your face. It's there.
Again, it just feels like a feature length Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
In the best way possible.
It's good.
Where like that could easily go the wrong way. With like Bad Hair is an example of like going the wrong way, where it's like it's an anthology like premise.
Yeah, I liked Bad Hair though.
I liked it okay, but it went
just
on
went
too
off
long.
the rails at the end.
Went on too long, and it was just like this wasn't like a rewatchable one. Whereas
I thought
this
it was solid, though.
has a great premise and like this is up there for me.
It's
as far
a good
as,
one.
Like, recent films.
It's a good one. Anything else on this one?
What did you think of her basically like telling herself via dream sequence like what the mystery is going down, like guessing the code to the safe that was in the drawer, shit like that?
I didn't know how she guessed the code. I missed that.
She
It
had
was the hotel room.
yes.
Oh,
When when Justin Thoreau's character was
Weird.
cheating,
But that was
with
a
the
dream
nurse.
sequence.
Yeah, exactly.
but it had grounds in reality. Is what
Yes.
they're saying. So,
But
think they're really fucking in a hotel room? Is that what you're saying?
no, I think that was just a dream sequence. And then like they even said like he doesn't even have a safe in his.
Right, but she was
Office.
working with Dr. Hindle, so she would have reason to go, there's no safe, crazy bitch.
That's
Yeah.
kind of where I fall off the rails. Where it's like what is hallucinations and what isn't.
Yeah.
I think there definitely wasn't safe
I agree.
because she pulled out something physical and showed someone else in reality.
Yes.
What
Okay.
was in there, and he came in and shut the safe.
Hey, your husband said there's no safe. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Never,
my bad. My bad.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oopsies.
Fucking whoops.
I'll take another Valium and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Fair enough.
It's like, sorry, I forgot. I'm just a vessel. My bad.
Yeah.
I'll stop speaking.
Dude, okay. The Peter Pan like references throughout.
Yes.
Granted,
I
like
thought it was going to go somewhere else for one thing.
yes, absolutely.
Same.
But the very end with the flying babies, dude, that was so unsettling.
So
Dude.
unsettling. I was like,
Are you-
are we about to
were you
go there at
thinking,
24?
Yeah, okay.
As much as I don't want kids now, and
Hello, Michael Jackson.
That's what I said. I was like, is
Yeah.
this just going to be a little dangle situation?
Yeah.
dude, it was like fucking like whoa, they're really doing this, huh?
Yeah.
It was
But
just
then
like,
they started floating upward. And you're
yeah.
like,
Oh, weird. Not relief, but
it's like, okay, so we're going to metaphorically throw the babies out the
Yeah.
window. Okay.
Exactly. But I kind of thought like in her mind that's what she was seeing.
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
But in reality,
In reality,
I thought it was
she
going
fucking,
to, I thought it was like, oh.
a Saint Maud moment. She's like, ah, at the end,
Hard cut to splat.
and then just credits immediately.
Yeah. Directed by.
But it's just bad special effects where it's just a watermelon with a wig.
With a wig.
It's painted. It's just painted like skin colored and just
Oh.
pooh.
Just gone.
Gallaghered.
Just seeds.
Gallagher. By the way, I saw a really funny interview with Gallagher one time where someone goes, "Hey Gallagher, are you racist?" And he just goes, "Why?" He didn't say no. He just goes, why?
That's weird. He's like, I mean, no.
Yeah.
So, anyways, after that sequence, we see her basically give her kids. She wakes up from her dream sequence. She didn't throw the kids out the window. She didn't yeet the babies, and she gave them back to Justin Theroux and said,
Take your fucking babies.
And he's like, what am I supposed to do?
Huh? What?
Get the fuck out of my sight before I call the fucking police.
For sure, dude.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm getting child support then.
yeah, they're all fucking.
I thought that was great though, like because it's like how she, I guess in her mind she's like, how the fuck am I gonna raise these babies that aren't even mine?
What do
Yeah.
you do, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Like,
attachment.
She
fucking
birthed them, but
tricked.
like what?
Yeah.
She's essentially just a surrogate or something.
It's fucked up.
Yep.
I'm not trying to say surrogates don't have like an emotional connection to the band. Like,
No, but like she had a bond with Wendy, the daughter,
Yeah.
obviously, and like they always say, women become pregnant, or women become mothers when they're pregnant. Men become fathers when they see their baby. So, like, that was shown throughout too, where Wendy had a relationship in a dream, like symbiotic chemical relationship, and I believe that that's happened. I'm sure Mommy Brain is
I'm
a
sure
real
that's
thing.
tr- yeah.
I'm
Oh.
sure she dreams about it. I'm sure they have a weird fucking connection with blood and
Yeah.
DNA and
it's that shit we just don't get understand.
we just don't get it. I genuinely believe that's the thing. Like, there's a little brain developing there.
Yeah.
And you guys are just like sleeping together. I'm sure there's
You're
some
sharing
crazy shit we don't
food and
understand.
Yeah,
nutrients
like
and
I
shit
had a
like that.
dream about
Yeah.
my dog last night, and that's not even remotely on the level of
Yeah.
having a baby.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah, man. Yeah. So she had a relationship before they were born, and so that's shown obviously when she doesn't care about the twins. They're not really hers. They're inseminated, and they're not even her husband's semen. We don't think.
Yeah.
So it's like
she's being
these aren't-
tricked into producing all those loving emotions, and
Yeah.
then she finds out she's tricked, and she's like, "Cool, my brain is like."
And she has no connection
Yeah.
to those babies either. It's
Yeah.
just Wendy.
And she went, and when she broke back into the lab, something we glossed over, which we should talk about, her just straight whooping ass.
Dude, that was
In
brutal.
the whole movie, you're kind of waiting for her to pop off, right?
Right.
Because it's foreshadowed in
The
the beginning.
nurse.
But I loved how they did it, and like,
Yeah.
it was just like kind of like it was like those Gone Girl sort of like in and out sort of.
Flashy, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
It dips
Everything's
in and out
like
of
an
action.
ethereal. Yeah, dude.
And it made it, and I wonder if that's how they
Stylistic as
planned.
fuck.
I love that too, but I wonder if it was like planned that way, or if that was a choice they made in editorial, like later. Maybe this is all too like raunchy if you didn't cut away from it. Like
Right.
cutting
Maybe.
back and forth to the highlights of the thing
That was best.
and no sound either. And he's like, fucking bitch. And like, you can't hear him say it, but you can see him say
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And he's just like, it's all, there's no sound, but.
And his
man.
legs are in the stirrups too. Like
Yes.
Love that. Role
implied-
reversal.
And he gets kicked in the balls, which is the one thing that he's not watching out for. And it's if you have balls, so you know what that feels like.
And if you're a guy with such a god complex as you, like,
Yup.
like I replaced it with the best sperm imaginable, mine.
My
Yeah.
old German sperm.
Yep.
James Bond sperm.
Yeah. One of them just comes out with a silencer, like ready to go, like a little tuxedo.
It just it approaches the egg like
It's a fucking whip pan. Dun-na, dun-na.
Then he drives off an Arctic shelf with a jet ski. With
So-
explosions.
With explosions, of course. And so, anyways, we get to that scene. She beats the fuck out of Dr. Hindle. Loved it. The nurse comes
And
in.
the
Nurse, no gag reflex.
Yeah,
Which
of
was
course,
funny as shit.
Probably part of the job application.
for sure.
Definitely.
She's a head nurse after all.
Oh.
We've all seen the video.
So, yeah, beats the fuck out of both of them. Doesn't kill them, which is probably good because then she doesn't go to jail. Maybe not.
Well, she'd definitely still go to jail for beating the shit out of a doctor in his office.
Yeah, but considering all the other things,
It's like whatever.
Self-defense.
Self-defense.
She went there though. I mean, I get
Yeah,
what
I
you're
don't know if
saying.
they have it a
It's
case.
they're in the wrong.
Yeah.
But if I was a lawyer,
That's why a
Your
movie
Honor,
ends before
they
the
have a
trial.
defense. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's premeditation. If you were their defense lawyer, if you're
I'm going to be a movie lawyer and just represent fictional characters.
you're going to represent the villains in all the movies.
Your Honor, the Batman had to beat the shit out of this TV thief. He got a 30-inch CRT. They're rare now.
So yeah, solid movie overall.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. It's on Hulu right now. Check it out.
Let's do some DMT.
DMT. What is a dumb movie title for false positive?
Oh, kick us off. Rosemary's Baby 2049.
Nice.
Nice.
That's a good one.
What not to expect when you're expecting.
Nice.
Mombiguity and Big Mommy Brain.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll go next. I got the little baby Tory.
The little baby Tory.
Nice.
I got Rosemary's Fetus, same thing. Triplets of Hellville, and Dr. Cum, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Cum.
Oh, solid.
That's great.
All right.
Now, what we've all been waiting for. Is It Cinema with Martin Scorsese. Guys, is this movie in fact 100% cinema? And our buddy Caleb, huge friend of the show, best guy.
Shout out to the Blood Rallies.
Shouts to the blood relatives on the Discord. He wants us to do. He suggested that we do the reviews. The
Okay.
1-star or 5-star reviews
Okay, if we like it.
if we like it. Here's the thing.
We did not prep for that whatsoever.
No, we did not. But here's the thing. If the movie gets all no's across the board, all cinemas across the board,
Yeah.
and is in 4-3,
Then
I
we
think
do it?
that's when we do it.
Okay.
Sure.
I feel like that'll be a rare occasion.
Exactly. As an added bonus, I
Yeah.
think that's the idea.
Okay.
Sure.
But if it's all bad,
It's not a bad idea, though, in general, to read the opposite opinions of what we have.
That's true.
I think so too, but I think that
What
should
we
be
do-
saved for like if it's all good or all bad. Does that make sense?
Yeah, maybe.
A special.
Yeah, it depends. But we still have to pull them and prepare for them. Yeah, well, let's stop talking about it, preparing for the show on the show. But I think we'll just check, and if there's a funny review worth sharing, we'll do it.
Okay.
Regardless. But we didn't do it this week. So,
We're aware that you asked. We didn't do it.
welcome back to There Are Too Many Movies. And back to the show. And
Here we go.
Is It Cinema?
Is It Cinema with Martin Scorsese? What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, you can just
Installing Windows
This
updates.
goddamn.
Installing Windows updates on an iPad? Oh, did you update to Windows 11, dude? Is that what's happening? Not the
Fucking
song?
You must
That's
update
not the song.
Flash.
That's not. Oh, that's Cinema Song?
Yeah.
All right, whatever. It's only the 20th time we've done this.
Guys, is it cinema?
Yep.
Alex?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yep, loved it. So, next tier. Is it a movie deserving of being in a creative vision, cropping the left and right sides of the screens, destroying
Big.
the 16:9 box and ratio that we view films? Is it worth going into the square, the elite, the dominant ratio?
The
4-3.
golden
Is it
ratio.
4-3?
It's 4-3 for me.
Alex?
I might have to say no.
I'm gonna say no
Sorry.
as well.
Yeah.
Loved it, but it's not a 10 out of 10 type of like rewatch it, own it type of movie for me.
I need a boo. button.
It was great though.
I fucking loved it. This
Solid 8 for me.
This is
Yeah.
one that I would own
Yeah.
Quite
if
good.
it wasn't on Hulu.
Yeah. See, that's what it is for me. 4-3 for me is like if I want to buy the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's where I'll watch all the extras and
Yeah.
be like,
This is one of those for me, man. I really, really fucking enjoyed this one.
Don't blame you. It's a great movie.
Alrighty, moving on.
Moving right along. Let's do budget for False Positive.
We'll see.
how much is a gallon of cum?
How much is a fridge of cum?
How much is Piers Brosnan's seed?
A lot.
I'm gonna go with 15 million to make this movie.
Oh, you want me to go? All right.
Yes. So that you can't cheat.
15. Let me do 10 million.
You guys are crazy.
What are you going?
Fuck.
Go.
30 million.
All right. Alexa,
God damn it.
how much did the movie False Positive cost to make?
Here's something I found on the web. According to TheRichest.com, the good news is it cost $140 million to make the
won.
movie.
No way.
And it earned a
No.
solid return at
Guys,
box
you
Alexa, shut
heard
up.
the answer. It cost $140 million to make this.
Hey Google, how much did the movie False Positive cost to make?
Google.
This power cord is fucked. Hey Google, how much did the movie False Positive cost to make?
Sorry, I don't have any information.
All right, good game, guys. Welcome to
Great.
the show. Welcome to
think
There
I
Are Too
won,
Many
though.
Movies.
I think I won that.
I think you won, Chris.
I think so too. Let's just say that. I think I won that one.
Congrats, dude.
Fucking God.
All right, guys, let's wrap this one up.
All right, I won.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have?
Huh?
Did you have anything? You pull out your phone like you have something.
I just wanted to say Back in Black is fucking stupid.
The song?
Yeah, like the guy comes back and he's wearing black, so I care.
That makes
right.
him cooler.
Thanks for listening to There Are Too Many Movies. Check us out on Patreon, $5 a month, bonus content, access to our Discord, which is the best part of it, in my opinion.
Nudes.
And nope, not nudes. We do get access to Josh's OnlyFans, though, if you subscribe.
Yes.
Via
Joshy
Patreon.
Thick.
B.
$12 a month.
Me.
Later, Toads.
B.